small is that? I don't know. So guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a Q&A and I am super excited. I never thought the day would come that I wouldn't have to ask myself questions to film a Q&A, but I'm pleasantly surprised that people actually want to know things about me, which is like really, you know, kind of nice. So alright, I'm going to jump right in. I asked you guys on Instagram and YouTube for questions, and so I'm just gonna answer them now. Alright, let's do it. One of the first questions I got was if I've ever been abroad, and if you mean like out of the country, like out of the United States, then I have. I've been to Iceland and I've been to the Southern Caribbean, which includes like Aruba, Curacao, and I can't really remember. Oh, St. Thomas, and I think that's the main like islands that we got off on. Those are the places that I've been abroad. The next question is any goals that you're currently working towards. By the way, I love you so much. Aw, Leah, I love you so much too. So I am working towards 4,000 YouTube subscribers. If you watched my summer bucket list, then I kind of say that in there. I'm also working towards getting better at singing because I love to sing, and I don't know, I just know I could be better and do better, and so that's another thing I'm working towards. I think just a lot of my goals are oriented towards YouTube. That's a big part of my life right now. So yeah, once school gets in session, I definitely want to, like, one of my goals will be to have straight A's. I've only gotten straight A's one time in my entire life. It's kind of crazy. I usually would have like one B or B plus or something. And so this last quarter, I got A's, all A's for the first time ever, which is like really exciting if I do say so myself. So yeah, I'll just have a lot of school-oriented goals once school starts as well. The next question is, what's my favorite food? And I would have to say my favorite food is lasagna. My mom makes a bomb lasagna, let me tell you, with like French bread and salad. That's what I'm talking about. I'm so dumb, oh my gosh. The next question is, do I participate in sports? And the answer to that is no, not currently, but I have. I did swim team sophomore year. I played volleyball 6th and 7th grade, and then my school is like super tiny and we only have like 15 people in the high school, so we can't really like have a volleyball team. So I've never like played high school volleyball, but I really do enjoy volleyball. And then I love to dance. I don't take a dance class or anything, but I do love it. The next question is from Nikayla Day, and she asks, do you ever write stories because of your love of books or your father's work? So if you didn't know, my dad, he wrote a book and he's actually soon coming out with the second one. So I do love books. I love listening to books, and I do love my dad's book. It's super awesome and I'm really excited for the second one to come out. But personally, I think my mode of creativity is through video and through photos, and so I'm not planning to write a book. Yeah, I just think I'm gonna put a lot of my focus into YouTube and growing my YouTube channel, and that's kind of like where my creative side is at. So the next question I have is, who are your YouTube inspirations? And that's from Esther the Bester, and I love Hannah Maloche. She has been my inspiration. I love her so much, and I'm just so proud of the things she's accomplished. Like, I gain a lot of my inspiration for editing style and like a lot of the sequence of things that I should have in my video from watching hers and like trying to do a lot of what she does in a lot of ways, like in my own videos. And so yeah, she's definitely my YouTube inspiration. But I also do love like Ellie Thuman, and I love Colette Johnson and Kenna Marie. They're all like super great YouTubers, and I really love all of them. There's so many more, but those are just the off the top of my head people. Esther the Bester also asked what editing software I use, and I use Final Cut Pro. The next question is from Alden, and I don't know how to pronounce your last name, so I'm just gonna call you Alden. But his question was, what was your friends and family's reaction about you being a YouTuber? My friends, they were, okay, so my friends like to make fun of me a little bit, but it's totally like playing. Like, they're so supportive of me, and I'm so grateful. Like, you guys, if you've seen like my school videos and stuff, you know how few people I have in my school, and like, so all of us are friends, and so it's really cool. And I don't know, they really support me. They love being in my videos, I hope. They seem like they enjoy being in my videos, and they just, you know, they watch them, and it's so great. Like, I'm super grateful that I have such a supportive friend group. My family is very supportive too. Like, they're pretty supportive, so I'm really grateful for that. Yeah, I think everyone just thinks it's kind of funny. I don't know, at the same time, like. All right, we're going to move on to Instagram. So the first question is from Zach Matthew Fox, and he says, what's your favorite series on Netflix at the moment? At the moment, honestly, I'm not really watching Netflix. I don't know, it's really hard to find like a great, you know, show on Netflix. I feel like that's like good, you know. So I'm just gonna tell you my favorite show in general that I've ever watched. It's called White Collar, and it's like an FBI show. I'm really into the FBI shows. Like, I think they're great, and the characters in White Collar are so cool. So I would say like that's my favorite show, Netflix show right now. I don't really have one that I'm in love with. The next question is from Ava Powers, and she asks, where are you going to college? I'm gonna miss you next year. Ava, she's gone to my school all the way up until this upcoming year. I'm gonna miss you too, Ava. Aww. But I'll just tell you my top 3 colleges right now. So I'm planning to go in no specific order: BYU, Provo, Ohio State University, and Southern Virginia University. So those are like my 3 colleges that I'll be applying to. But yeah, I'm a senior if you didn't know, and so probably should decide where I want to go. The next question is from David Fillmore, and he asks, what's my favorite pudding? So I actually don't really like pudding. I think it's kind of disgusting. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of weird. Like, it's just kind of slimy, and it's not my dessert choice. I definitely choose something else. And my mom never bought like those snack pack ones for lunches, so I never really got into it. So now when I try it, I'm just kind of like, yeah. That's kind of how I feel about pudding. So, but if I had to choose between vanilla and chocolate, it'd be chocolate. So the next question is, who's your favorite teacher? I have teachers who watch this, and teachers' kids who watch this, so I love all my teachers. Yeah, okay, all right, moving on. The next question I got is Edix, I don't know how to say that, but she asked me, I love you. Oh wait, that's not a question. I love you too. And she's asked me if I have a boyfriend, so no. I don't have a boyfriend, and I'm really okay with it. So anyway, favorite thing you have done this summer. So let me think about this. So my church does these camps during the summer, and they're usually called youth conferences, and so it's like youth from church like come together and do a camp. And so this year we did something called a trek, which is where you're grouped into families. They're like fake families, but you have like a couple, and then they get like 6 girls and 6 boys, and then that's your family for the week. And so together you like pull hand carts and hike all over the place and camp and like live like pioneers for a couple days. It sounds really like not fun, but it was so fun. It was really hard. We hiked like 15 miles the first day and didn't get very much food, but it was fun and it was a good experience. So I would honestly say that's probably one of the best things. Another thing that was my favorite was posting my iPhone video, because then I get all of you guys and you guys found my channel. So that's also a favorite thing I've done this summer. How old are you? And I am 17 years old. Yeah. One of the questions I got was tips for getting started on YouTube, and I will actually be doing an entire video devoted to this. I will be getting my first YouTube paycheck soon, and like I want to help you guys out on talking about monetization and starting a YouTube channel and how to get monetized and like how much I made and like how much you actually make and how you can like figure that out. So I will be answering all those questions in that video. So keep an eye out for that. If you want to participate in that, like if you have questions having to do with YouTube, you should go follow me on Instagram and then keep an eye out for when I let you guys know that that's what's happening, and then you can ask all of the questions that you have. The last question is, what made you start YouTube? From a little girl, like I remember my first YouTube video I watched was like a cover of Bruno Mars's Grenade when I was like 10 years old, and I thought it was like a super cool idea to like, I don't know, it was just like so cool. And that was like only a couple of years after YouTube had come out. So I just found it really fascinating, and I started making like videos when I was like around 10 years old, and yeah, I would just walk around doing my normal day-to-day things but like narrating it. So I'd be like, hey guys, so today my mom asked me to go clean the bathrooms, so I'm gonna show you how to do that. First we're gonna, you know, scrub the toilet, and I would just like explain everything. Like, how weird is that? But like that's what I would do, and it just, I don't know, it helped me form a love of taking video and making video and documenting my life through videos. And if you didn't know, I journal every single night, and so here's just a couple journals of mine, and I see YouTube like a video version of a journal. And so I don't know, I feel like that's where my base desire for creating a channel came from. And then there's all the other things, like being able to have it as like a job, which would be so cool, having it like fund itself, so going and doing things, my YouTube channel paying for it so that I can make more content. It was just like a really, you know, really cool idea. And I don't know, just sharing love and happiness with other people also was I desired to do that. So I think all of that combined yeah, that's kind of why. Thank you guys so much for participating in this Q&A. Yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this. Keep an eye out for that YouTube tips and tricks and monetization and everything for that YouTube video coming up. Make sure you go follow me on Instagram so you can go ask me questions on my story whenever I put that up. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of this. I love you guys so much, and we've come so far. We've come so far. Yeah, I'm just super excited for what's to come, and I love you guys so much. I will see you in my next video.
If they need me, I'll be underneath the palm tree.